Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Police on the Streets. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like our video, please share, comment for more political discourse. Pastor, we saw as Simon Ekpa was confidently jubilating in court as the Finnish government and the Finnish court rejected on another evidence from Nigeria, saying they've closed the cross-examination they close this cross-examination, that no evidence should be brought now, that they should have also compile this evidence earlier on. Why is the Nigerian government still struggling? Still no evidence. They rejected their evidence yesterday in court. Pastor, how can you answer this?
Yes, any evidence that lack merit in it deserves to be rejected.
Any evidence that
lacks what? Merit is rejected, and it must be rejected. According to the government or the judiciary that know what they are doing, the court that knows what they are doing, if your evidence lack merit, they will bring it out. And let me tell you for your information, in case you don't know, Finnish government is not like Nigeria. In Finland, they have 3 panels of judges.
Why do people keep saying that Finland is not? I say that there is no law in the country.
In Nigeria, you have a law that is not obeyed, that is not respected, that is not acknowledged, that is not well nurtured and established. Yes, in Finland, nobody is above the law, but in Nigeria, many are above the law. Many are above the law.
So you were saying something about 3 panel.
Yeah, I talk about the 3 panel. In Finnish government, they have 3 panel of judges who preside over a case, not like Nigeria that have only but 1. So when you're talking about you french somebody's petition, that means purely politically it lacks merit. And the why I always say Finnish government is not like Nigeria. In Nigeria, government control the judiciary.
Government control.
Yes, judiciary are under influence of the government. But in Finnish government, their judiciary are independent of their own.
They are independent
of their own. So they judge and they act according to the law. So they respect their law and they follow their law. You see what makes it different? Because they themselves have to respect their standard in Europe as an international country with international constitution. You get it?
But see, why didn't they gather the information before going to present their case? Why did they gather all the evidence?
That blame should go to Nigeria, not the Finnish government. They are doing their job. And Simon Ekpa already gathered the information, gathered everything down. Even we, the Biafrans, are giving in Nigeria here, in Africa here, Oyibo themselves are seeing the evidence, are receiving reports from Nigeria what is going on here. So with what is going on here and the confession,
receiving reports.
Yes, now. With what is going on here, you can see who Uzodema, what he has come out to tell people. So all those things are concrete facts and evidence. Another evidence to prove to the Finnish government that Nigeria only laying false allegation against this man.
You know that, Pastor, when they keep saying false allegation, they're not killing in the southeast.
They are killings, but the people that are causing that mayhem are not IPOB.
Okay?
They are Fulanis, the jihadists that are working for Nigerian government. They are partnering with Nigerian government, and that is why you cannot see Nigerian police laying hand on them, arresting them. That's why you see them doing acting and scotting free, and that is why when you lay hand on them, there will be an order from above for you that lay hand on them to be prosecuted. You can see a man from either Bauchi or thereabout who defended himself. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sure.
Who defended himself? The same person that defended himself that led to the death of that Fulani, he was sentenced to death. He was arrested, judged, and sentenced to death. But how many Fulanis have been judged and sentenced to death that have been killing people? How many of them?
Fulanis have been judged?
How many of them have been judged? How many of them are in the Nigerian custody police. How many of them have been arrested? Was it not either in Castina or thereabout? You see them with their arms reaching negotiation peace talk with Nigerian military in the watch of the federal government, and nothing happened. And these are the people that was declared wanted in the society.
But now, the evidence, Peter, the evidence that was rejected has to do with the issue of money laundering against Simon Ekpa. That Peter Ekpa alleged that see Ekpa was using fundraising to sponsor BLA and some.
Okay, good and fine. That allegation or that petition, or you can call it evidence, against Simon Ekpa. I want to ask you a question. Peter Ekpa make a huge mistake, and that is why they framed it. When you say you accuse somebody of raising money, they will do cross-examination, and which they did. Okay. And what comes out the cross-examination? Was it Simon Ekpa account that they are using to collect the money? The money laundering you accuse him of, was his signature there? Was he the one that received the money? Was he with his name and signature? The person that negotiate and agree with that money to be collected or to be paid, is there any evidence that yes, I discussed this with Simon Ekpa and see what we have arranged, see the video and see the signature tendered as an evidence? Do you have any such? They don't have. But the account of which they use, is it Simon Ekpa account? No. But being it that that account which they use was Nigerian element agent account. That element agent, yes. That's why they don't want to, as they describe it, they don't want to further ahead. Now, remember, it was Nigeria that is, persecuting Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa have not even started. But likewise, what happened in Nigeria here, you can see in Nigeria, in the case of nnamdikanu, it was Nigerian government that dropped their charges now. It was their own allegation that the courts go through with nnamdikanu. Of which at the end of the day now, they have dropped the case.
But now, Pastor, Peter Ekpa Chief Press Secretary has come out to say that the Finnish government is biased for not accepting that exhibit.
Because they don't, it will be biased because they did not play wayo Nigeria wayo wey Nigeria dey play for here now. That's why he say that before Uncle, if they are not playing wayo, say nnamdikanu supposed to be in DSS or to be detained now. Somebody that have not kicked approach in another person's house, not even in the southeast, then you detain him till now. That is wayo things now. After 10 good years. 10 good years without trial. Yes. Tinubu is 2 years plus 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari.
No, Buhari captured Buhari rendition him, I think.
Kidnapped him. No. Okay. I disagree with that. Buhari kidnapped him. Nigeria kidnapped him. There's nothing like rendition. It was a kidnapping case. So you people should stop all these talks. Speak the truth to the way it is.
What truth?
The truth is that nnamdikanu was kidnapped
by who now?
By Nigeria.
Wait, is DSS a kidnapping agency?
DSS, they deny they are not the one responsible for kidnapping him. And now, when they now said, okay, they are going to take the matter back to DSS, that means DSS is involved in kidnapping nnamdikanu. It was a kidnapping case.
Ekpa'S
Ekpa is in Finland already. And the Finnish government did not kidnap, they only invited him. It's their son. nnamdikanu was kidnapped in Kenya, not in Nigeria. It was when he was arrested here in Nigeria. Did he call it a kidnapping? No. Did we regard it as a kidnapping? No. He was arrested here in Nigeria, even in the court, and he was taken to the court as at that time, and it was judged which Senator Abaribe, who was representing the Eastern Zone, stood for him as at that time for his bail out. So what are you saying? You think I don't know what I'm saying?
Okay, Pastor, we say a very big thank you to you.
God bless you.
Thank you for just coming out to help this.
You're welcome.
The Nigerian army has issued an ultimatum that this year there will be no Biafra's Heroes Day. This is a celebration set aside by the Indigbos to honor those of their legends and their veterans who lost their life during the Biafra war. Welcome to this wonderful channel, to News Point TV. Please, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video. Please share, comment for more political discourse. The Nigerian army has come out to issue an ultimatum, say that nobody should come out and celebrate the Biafra Heroes Day. And the Southeastern governors too have told same part, saying that nobody should come out and celebrate the Biafra Heroes Day. But now, the question and the subject matter of the day is that what has the Biafra, the remembrance of this day got to do with the how is it going to bring anarchy in the land? These men are not blind people. Last year, this celebration was old. Nobody lost their life. It is just a day to remember those who have lost their life during the Biafra civil war. I think what the government needs to do at this point in time is that those who are orchestrating the evil in Nigerian state should be dealt with. The Fulanis have become a menace in our society, and yet the government are not even worried. The government did not even, they don't even worry about the Fulanis, yet they are more concerned what the IPOB want to do on the 30th of May. For me, it is misplaced priorities, because you have in a state where a particular ethnic group has become lord over billions of Nigerians, over millions of Nigerians, and yet nobody is saying anything towards that. Nobody is calling the Fulanis, calling them to order. Nobody is telling them that the Fulanis are treading in the wrong direction. But yet they are using everything possible to oppress the evil man, to oppress their struggle, to oppress everything that belongs to them. The question is, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? Yes, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? The IPOB on their own I say that day, nothing will stop that day. And they mean their words that nothing will stop the Biafra celebration day in the East. I'm not even against what the army have said, but I'm against the Southeastern governors who don't promote their own, who at every point in time antagonize their own thing. Antagonize their own thing. Are you telling me that in the north, some governors don't know who is sponsoring this Fulani bandits? Majority of them know that Fulani is being sponsored by some certain group of people, and yet these people keep mute. But it is only in the southeast that the southern governors will always come out to sell their own. The southeastern governors sold nnamdikanu. The southeastern eastern governors sold Simon Ekpa. They keep selling anyone who is driving the Biafra ideology. They keep coming out to go against anyone pushing that narrative, anyone pushing that ideology. But the question is that how long can we continue to remain in this contraction called Nigeria? This the same Nigeria that has deprived the Igbo man of presidency, the same Nigeria that has deprived the Igbo man of juicy offers in Nigeria. As it stands today now, the Senate president, the Igbo man is not there. The speaker, the Igbo man is not there. And you are saying the Igbo man is not heavily marginalized. If the Igbo man is heavily marginalized, then what will happen? Then what will happen? The Southeastern governors have made themselves tools in the hands of their paymasters. And that is why they do everything possible just to oppose the Biafra ideology and the Biafra declaration. And I can say it with every authentication that it will not go well. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. It will not go well. It will not go well with them. Because as it stands, we know Nigeria is not a state that preach true federalism, that preaches for democracy. Now, the armies have vowed to take over the Southeast on the 30th of this month. And yet, no governor has come out to tell the people that allow these people, let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. If the governors in the Southeast can shorten his people, I am certain, I am sure, I am very sure that the army would not threaten those who want to come out to celebrate on the 30th, to celebrate the Biafra Heroes Day, just because the governors themselves are also part of the problem. The governors themselves are in support of the Nigerian government. They are also in support of the Nigerian state, knowing fully well that after you serve the Nigerian government, you will come back to your homeland. You come back to your homeland. And if you come back to your homeland, how will the people rate you? How will the people rate you? How will the people see you? Is this individual truly a good leader? Will they see you as people who is actually fighting for freedom? Will they see you as someone who is also fighting for the freedom of the Biafra? Will they see you as the enemy of the struggle? No matter how things go, I can beat my chest that the IPOB might not back down. They will not back down because that day has been set aside to honor those who were pied, those who lost their life in doing the Biafra struggle. Nobody can say that if today the Yorubas want to celebrate the Oduduwa, nobody can tell them not to celebrate the not to celebrate the Oduduwa. But why are you telling the Igbos not to celebrate the heroes, their heroes, their leaders? The question is, for how long can we continue like this?